What's up, everybody? It's Make It Make Sense. And we got Shannon Sharpe settling this lawsuit, but still losing his job. And Diddy is being used by Trump. Like the video's intro plays, we have a lot to get into.
I was listening to Make It Make Sense. Shout out to Make It Make Sense.
It makes sense.
Make it make sense to me intellectually.
This makes sense.
Make it make sense.
Yo, look at your man French Montana's feet.
Hell, stop, bro.
Hey, yo, you got some pretty
Big moves.
surfer. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense. Tell me how you squeeze it. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things that you say. Make it make sense. Tell me about the things of your dreams. Hey, let me work out all the things in between. Make it make sense.
Hey, yo, Diddy.
Meek, I'm in here. Meek. Meek, come in here, come in. Close that door behind you.
Yo, where everybody at?
This is everybody.
Hey, you bugging, I'm out.
You know, we ain't never really party together.
What you mean?
Welcome to the Diddy Club, Bad Boys Edition.
Okay, guys. Look, ESPN said we can't have this. ESPN said, Shannon, you got to go. Let me start here. So I like to verify, especially now when I see things that are just sourced through sources and not the official website. But now we have the New York Times and the Hollywood Reporter reporting the same thing. So we got to talk about it. It says ESPN parts ways with Shannon Sharpe following settlement of R Word lawsuit. ESPN has cut ties with NFL Hall of Famer and media analyst Shannon Sharpe less than 2 weeks after he settled a lawsuit in which his ex-girlfriend accused him of the R word. Sources briefed on the decision told The Athletic on Wednesday. Just whenever it's just sources, I always question stuff. It says Sharpe has not been on ESPN since late April when the suit was first filed. He said at the time that he would return to ESPN at the beginning of the NFL training camp. ESPN has declined to comment. Guys, if you are just getting here, definitely hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. The woman known as Jane Doe in the lawsuit was seeking $50 million for pain and suffering, psychological and emotional distress, mental anguish, embarrassment, and humiliation. Sharpe publicly denied the allegations immediately after his accuser filed the suit in April, calling the case a shakedown attempt. He has maintained that he and the Nevada woman were in a consensual relationship. Since retiring from the NFL, Sharpe 57 has a long media career, first as an NFL studio analyst and then as a sports talk host at FS1, where he rose to greater prominence debating Skip Bayless and on Undisputed. After that run ended in 2023, let me stop making y'all look at this. After that run ended in 2023, Sharpe joined First Take as a twice-weekly foil for Stephen A. Smith. Again, I'm not surprised. It's not like Shannon Sharpe is the only person who's involved with race play at ESPN, allegedly. But he's the one that got caught. Your kink has cost you millions of dollars, but not to fret if you are a Shannon Sharpe enthusiast. Shannon Sharpe's two major podcasts, Club Shay Shay and the one with what's the other podcast name? Let's see. Let me see. What's the other one? Nightcap. The Nightcap with Ocho Cinco is not going anywhere. He also has a potential deal on the table to expand. So we don't really know where that's going to go. What we do know is ESPN has chosen to cut ties, and it's not surprising. He doubled down that this was just a shakedown and then settled. We all know that a settlement does not mean that the person is guilty, but in the public sphere, that's what it means. So they let him go. We'll see how this goes. I went to his page to see if he had said anything yet. It would be insane if he heard about this at the same time that we all did. The only thing he's promoting is an interview with his actual brother. Oh, let me take this off. So we'll see. Moving right on to Trump. Now, you guys know I've been covering a few things about Trump, especially as it relates to Epstein more recently. Let me go back a little bit. Diddy and Trump have a few things in common. A lot of their money was made from licensing their name, and they are old school media mavens. Trump is in the hot seat. On a bipartisan level, people want to know about Epstein. So what do? You don't make an official announcement, but through one of your representatives, you throw this out. Trump now seriously considering pardon for Sean Combs ahead of sentencing. White House officially says nothing. Donald Trump is heavily weighing giving Sean Diddy Combs a full presidential pardon ahead of the convicted Bad Boy Records founder sentencing later this year. Nearly 2 months after Trump publicly entertained the notion of a Diddy pardon in an Oval Office gaggle, a comprehensive get-out-of-jail card for Combs is being seriously considered, an administration source tells Deadline. This is bold, you guys. This is definitely Trump trying to change the narrative. Trump does not want to talk Epstein. And trust me, I have been pulling at so many threads. There was a video I was supposed to make today, but there was so much information. I think I'll try to work on that one for tomorrow. There are so many threads, so many connections. Diddy and Trump have lots of things in common. He's willing to sue Murdoch over an insinuation that Trump and Epstein had ties. This is not normal for Trump. Typically, Trump can throw something at the base like it's a hoax, and there is whether they believe him or not, they go along with it. He has already called this a hoax, and it is not ending the interest in whatever connection the elite have to Epstein. There is no get out of jail free card. And we can say that they have a history at parties, sure, they have things in common, absolutely. But I don't think that the pardon, and who's to say, maybe a pardon does come, but it's not because of Diddy. It's to shift the narrative. Trump was extremely upset when Chris Lee got his pardon and the news cycle was all Diddy. So why not throw a little something else out there? Do not believe this hype. Do not believe it, you guys. False alarm. And if he does do it, which would be horrible, but if he does do it, it's only his get out of jail free card. He does not like being in the press for things or for reasons that he cannot control. Moving right along. So I told you guys that ESPN had not released any official statements regarding Shannon Sharpe. I went to their website, didn't see anything. But strangely enough, they're already talking about Gilbert Arenas' arrest. So let's talk about that real quick. Gilbert Arenas and others arrested for allegedly running a legal gambling business. Former NBA baller Gilbert Arenas, aka Agent Zero, has been hit with federal charges for allegedly running high-stakes underground poker games out of his Encino mansion. According to ABC, prosecutors say Arenas and 5 others, including a suspected Israeli mob figure, operated an illegal gambling business from 2021 to 2022. The feds claim Arenas rented the house out and had it staged for games, which featured chefs, valets, armed security, and even young women offering massages and companionship. Guys, that's all the feds need to hear. I willing to bet anything they are already looking into a trafficking charge. Offering young women, and even young women offering massages and companionship. That line alone, players were charged per pot and the house collected a cut. Also charged in the indictment with conspiracy and operating an illegal gambling business are Yevgeny Gershom of Woodland Hills, a suspected organized crime figure from Israel, Evgeny 48 of Tarzana, Alan Austria 52 of West Hills, Yarn Cohen 27 of Tarzana, and Levgin Kroshin 43 of Tarzana. Arenas is facing charges for conspiracy, illegal gambling, and lying to investigators. If convicted, the defendants would face up to 5 years in federal prison for each count. All defendants are set to appear in court on their arraignments on Wednesday afternoon in the United States District Court in Los Angeles. We'll keep you updated as more info becomes available. Now, I know I can tell y'all who turned him in. Drea. See, Gilbert Arenas has a podcast now. I don't know if the drinks be pouring, but he definitely be spilling people's tea on the podcast. I had no idea that Drea had any type of relationship with Diddy, but it was Gilbert Arenas who told us that he was, I believe, in a limo and Drea was servicing Diddy. I bet you anything. I bet you anything Drea was the one who turned him in. She deleted her wholeness and became an informant. No, I don't know that Drea turned him in. But I do know that his ex-wife just recently did a podcast where she said she beat the rocks out of Drea for having a extramarital affair with her husband, and then they had to do a reality show together. Anyway, guys, like the video, subscribe if you are not subscribed. Like I said, I am going to be doing a more in-depth connection between Trump and Epstein video. I was working on it. This breaking news happened, so and also let me know in the comments if you like these shorter videos. I want to start mixing them in, you know, long and short videos. But let me know how you feel. Like the video on your way out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see you guys tomorrow.